opportunities, more of everything. Somebody just say more of everything.
Hello and welcome to the Residual Royalty Academy. This is the channel where I show you how to go from nothing, that's zero, to at least $1,000 per month in profit, in passive income from publishing low and no content books. So this video is going to be all about no content books. So some people say no content books are dead, or they're saturated, or they're not worth it, and everyone just seems to make coloring books and this and this and that. But I still truly believe in no content books, and especially at this time of year. So this is what we're going to talk about in this video, why and how I'm publishing 1,200 books in 2 months. So a lot of people in their whole life, they might never even publish one book, alright? But I'm going to be self-publishing 1,200 books over the next 2 months. And I've already done around 150 of those over the past week. So why am I doing this and how would I do this? So basically, if you have past results, you can learn from them. So I've been looking at my December royalties for last year and analysing where all the sales were coming from and seeing what was selling the best. So of those $5,500 royalties last December of 2019, a lot of that was fueled by no content books. There was also low content books selling. I didn't have any high content books at that time, but in December the general theme is that everything sells a lot. But a lot of what I made was, as I say, due to no content books. So recently I've been analysing all my different pen names that were selling last year in last December of 2019. So I noticed that I earned around $1,500 from just one pen name, which only had around 300 books in. So if you run the numbers and I was to publish 4 times that amount this year, 4 times the amount that I published last year, then I would in theory earn around $6,000 just from spending a few hours a day to hit this total of 1,200 books. I would therefore hopefully earn around $6,000 just from, one pen name and from those 1,200 books alone. And that's not to mention all the current books that are selling and the other books that I'll make during this time that are going to sell like crazy during December. So everything sells more in November and December. It's just the way it works on Amazon. So I'm absolutely living for December. And so like I say, with all my current books, all these new books and all the books that I've got planned, I truly believe that December will be at least $15,000 in royalties. Maybe my ad spend will be $3,000 or $4,000. But if I don't make $10,000 in net profit in December, I would be very surprised. So I've got really high hopes for December, and obviously for good reason, because it's an incredible time on Amazon and it's the best time of year. It's the one that we're all waiting for. So how would I do this? How would I publish these 1,200 no content books in 2 months? Well, it sounds like a big number, but if you break it down, it's only 600 books per month or 20 books per day. So initially, and it's currently the 7th of December, so for the past week I've been averaging 25 books per day, and I'll explain how I do that in a second. But that was just taking a little bit too long, and it wasn't giving me enough time to make other new books that I wanted to make, for Halloween and also for Christmas. And I was making tiny little errors, not really crazy ones that would stop them selling, but just the books weren't perfect. So I just wanted to drop it down to 20 books per day in order to keep the quality super high. So what I'm not doing is making 20 covers per day and then uploading them in the same day. What I'm actually doing is designing 40 book covers in one day, in the same or in varying niches, and then uploading them the next day with tangent templates. So it doesn't really take that long. It doesn't take as long as you might think to make 40 covers. It'll probably take me, maybe 3 hours. It really depends on how you're making the books, and obviously I do have some tricks up my sleeve and some experience in order to make this faster, and there's obviously details about that in the Accelerator course if you're interested in that and you haven't joined the club just yet. So I'm still well within the KDP upload limit of 1,000 books per week. 20 books per day would only be 140 books per week, and I'm keeping them very high quality so I don't get my KDP account banned or anything silly like that. So once I've uploaded these 1,200 throughout September and October, I'll still have the whole of November to see what's been starting to sell like crazy, and I can still work and double down on what's been selling and cut off what's not going well. And that's really the major key of this video. You've got to learn from what's been working in the past or what hasn't been working, and you've got to pivot based on that. So obviously I noticed that December last year I was selling a lot of no content that were really easy to make, so I'm just going to do that again and hit more niches, more designs, more of everything.
New opportunities, more of everything. Somebody just say more of everything.
That's just what's going to work this year. So it is a gamble, like I say, to spend a few hours each day making 20 books or 40 books and then uploading them the next day. But if it pays off, Q4 is going to be tremendously successful. Some people, say that no content is saturated and there's just too many journals out there, but I highly disagree. And I think if you focus on quality, you will do very well. So maybe you don't have enough data to go back to last December. Maybe you only started this year in 2020 on KDP, but that's fine because you can still look at what you've been selling over the last, week, month, however long you've been selling on KDP. You can always go back and look at your sales and see what's been working and what hasn't been working. Maybe you're only selling most books in one niche. Then I would suggest keep making more books in that niche. And if you've been spending, hours making, X type of book and it's not selling, then maybe stop creating that and start creating something else. You just got to learn from your past results. And that is the theme of this video. So I hope you've enjoyed the video. I'll just scroll back up in case you missed anything and you wanted to see all that. So yeah, this is why and how I'm publishing 1,200 books in 2 months. Obviously, when I upload the books, I use tangent templates to make it a lot faster. I'm not financially affiliated with them. I just think it's really good and it makes it really easy to upload with the listing helper. I'm going absolutely crazy on no content books and low content books. So let's hope for an exciting Q4. So please like the video if you've learned something from it. Make sure to subscribe and I'll see you whenever you next tune into the Residual Royalty Academy.
They wanna count me out before